Hey chefs, welcome back. Today we will be making a garlic butter steak and a garlic butter potatoes. And here are our ingredients. We have some finely marbled steak, some potatoes, butter, minced garlic, thyme, black pepper, salt, and Worcestershire sauce. What we're going to do is we're going to season up the meat and we're going to put it in the fridge for a good 2 hours and we'll come back for step 1. Alright, so here we are. This is step 1. We've had our steaks here. And what we're going to do is first we're going to get some Worcestershire sauce. And we're going to coat it a little bit on both sides. This will help to bring some livelihood to the steak. We're not going to put too much. We want to rub it in on one side. You kind of want to just massage this into the meat and help to let it soak in. And then we're going to flip the meat, and we're going to do it on the other side. After we've added the Worcestershire sauce, we're going to take our pink Himalayan salt. We're going to grind some. Also going to flip it and do that as well. The other side. And we're going to do the same thing with black pepper. You want to make sure it's evenly spread all over the meat itself. And we're going to flip it and do the other side as well. And now what we'll do is we'll put some saran wrap and throw it in the fridge for about 2 to 3 hours. And we'll come back to step 2 when we start our cooking process. Alright guys, here we are. This is step 1 for preparing our butter garlic potatoes. What we're going to do, we have our 3 potatoes. I've cut off the ends. And we're just going to cut these into some slices. Nice evenly slices. And after we cut our slices, we want them about medium thickness, not too thin, not too thick. And we're going to put them in our pan for step 2 with some oil as a base. Then these potatoes on top, and then we're going to put some garlic and butter all over them. And we're going to put them in the oven and let them bake. Now that our potatoes are evenly sliced, as you can see here, what we're going to do is we're going to take some olive oil. We have our PAPRIKA bowl right here, and we're going to just sprinkle some olive oil in the pan. We're going to get it coated evenly all the way around. And we're going to take our potatoes, and we're going to throw them in here. We're going to get some garlic and put it right on top. And we'll throw that in the fridge for about 2 hours as well. And we'll come back in step 2 for the potatoes, and we'll throw them in the oven. Okay, now once we have our potatoes here in the Pyrex, we're going to take our minced garlic and we're just going to put some right on top and kind of get some on all around the potatoes. We're going to evenly spread this all the way around. We're going to let this sit in as well. We're going to let this sit in the fridge And once we've had it in the fridge for about a couple hours, we'll take some garlic that is softened and we'll lay that around potatoes, and then we'll throw them in the oven. Alright guys, after our potatoes and steak have been sitting in the fridge for a good 2 hours, we've taken it out. They've been out for about 30 minutes getting back up to room temperature. And here we are. We melted some butter. And we're going to take the butter and we're just going to lay it all over the potatoes, evenly spread, even proportion. And after we do this, we're going to throw these in the oven. And then we're going to start cooking the steak as well. Alright guys, now it's time to cook the steak. And what we're going to do, we have our steak right in front of us. We're going to put it in a pan with some butter, some thyme, and some garlic. We're going to stir it evenly for about 5 to 10 minutes on both sides. And then after that, we're going to throw them in the oven 400 degrees Fahrenheit to do the rest of the cooking. Alright guys, as you can see here, we have our potatoes in the top shelf, and we have our steak, which I started on the grill pan, and I'll put it in the oven, and we're going to finish it up to let it cook. Alright guys, here we are. So the second to final step, we are going to make our garlic butter spread. So we have our garlic here, our butter here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take some parsley. We're going to put some parsley in there. We're going to take some rosemary, some oregano, some paprika, not too much, and then we're going to add our minced garlic, not too much. And now what we're going to do, we're just going to mix this all up. And when the steak is done and comes out of the oven, we're going to spread some on top, and it should melt right in.